Alright guys, I figured if I'm going to drive down a beautiful road, I should bring you along. Let me roll these windows up. I don't know if you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, so my first night was all interstate, and I got to the Cabela's in Hamburg, Pennsylvania, and I spent a lovely night in their parking lot with about 10 other people doing very similar, not hunting Bigfoot, but doing similar things. Long distance travel, staying for cheap. Mostly big RVs. There was another guy who had like a, makeshift truck cab camper. And me. So I spent the night there. I got some gear that I needed there. And then I headed down to the Blue Ridge Parkway. Actually, the Skyline Drive first. Spent the night last night at a campground. And this is kind of an interesting thing that my neighbor at the campground pointed out to me. They had been booked at another campground, and the park services, for some reason, redirected everyone to that campground. So that campground was completely full. And they were trying to figure out what could possibly be going on in the world that they only opened one campground there on what apparently is a pretty big weekend because the place was packed. And then they saw my Bigfoot stickers. We got talking, and they put two and two together and assumed that there were Bigfoot in the area. I don't think that's the case. I don't know if that's the case. I explored some woods and tried to figure out if this is just an angry forest with lots of broken trees, or a regular forest with lots of angry Bigfoot who break trees. I don't know what the deal is. But it was interesting, and maybe I have some new followers now. Shout out to Kevin and, oh shoot, I wrote down, I'm sorry, I forgot her name. It's a shortened version of a longer name, and I can't think of it, and I feel very bad. They were nice enough to give me some firewood. I got into the campsite after the camp store had closed, and so they lent me firewood. It was very nice of them, and I appreciated it. So, yeah. So that's that in a nutshell. And this is the start of the Blue Ridge Parkway right here. Hopefully there'll be some breathtaking scenery. I don't know if that will be the case. I mean, it will be the case. I know that. I don't know if we'll be able to see it because there's a lot of fog around. So. There's an overlook ahead. I'm going to pull in, show you that view, and then I'll check back in a little bit. We shall see what happens. I don't know if this will end up on my Max Powers Bigfoot Hunter channel or my Max Powers American Rover channel. I just turned and everything shifted in the car. Take a good look at this. This is an amazing view. See, but just in case, I'm going to hop out and give you. I cut myself off before, but this is that view. I'm trying to pan slowly. Don't think I'm too far from Lee McNew. He's down in Blacksburg, Virginia area anyway. I'm going to try and get to see him on my ride home. So there'll be Bigfoot interviews, beers with Bigfooters, camping with Bigfooters. It should be good.